police say drove his van into a home and killed a teen as she slept is now off the roads and in jail. Ismet Sijim Hajic is charged with vehicular homicide. 17-year-old Janae Jackson was asleep in her home on the south side when Sijim Hajic allegedly crashed through, killing her. Police say he had marijuana and Xanax in his system when he ran a stop sign and crashed through that teen's bedroom. Action News has now learned, despite a history of dangerous driving, the man had a valid driver's license.
Here's what we've learned. Since 1996, he's been arrested or cited 14 times. 11 of those are related to driving. Of those, 6 are for speeding and 2 are for careless and unsafe driving. So how did this man slip through the cracks? Action News' Lauren Hallaker is getting your questions answered tonight.
Yeah, this is not the first driving offense this man has had on his record. In fact, we've learned he has quite a history of bad driving in Duval County.
This is what Ismet Sijim Hajic's driving record looks like. Multiple speeding tickets, 3 unsafe driving citations, and even a ticket for running a stop sign. But even though most people would think this kind of driving record would result in a suspended license, he was still legally allowed to drive the night he killed 17-year-old Janae Jackson.
At what extent should someone's license be taken away?
There's statutory schemes for that. There's points accumulated for very poor driving. That's not the case here.
According to Florida state law, if a driver exceeds more than 12 points a year, their license will likely be suspended.
It ultimately doesn't matter.
But defense attorney Randy Reep says there's another reason drivers can keep their license.
There is a public interest in getting people their license back, even when they have relatively serious driving problems. And that is this: people in Jacksonville are going to drive. That's the reality. Now, they may be committing a crime when they drive, but one thing is for certain: if they're driving while their license is suspended or revoked, they don't have insurance.
Action News knocked on Sijim Hajic's door in West Jacksonville, hoping to get answers about his extensive history of bad driving habits. However, there was no answer. So now Janae Jackson's family just has to sit and wait for justice to unfold.
Sijim Hajic has been held in the Duval County Jail, or is being held rather, on $250,000 bond. His next court appearance is scheduled for October 8th. In the studio.